Do your kids want to take over your business? And if not, what do you do next, right? So, succession planning has become such a very common parasite, and it's supposed to be a good thing. It's supposed to help you transition your business and hand it over to your next generation. But unfortunately, what ends up happening is your children have no interest in your business. They either have their own thing going on, and essentially they could care less, right? Another common issue as to why succession planning fails on a very large scale when it comes to transitioning your business from you to your children, and why there's a lot of lack of interest in your business, is because when you're spending hours on end, let's say you're putting in 12-hour days, 16-hour days, 18-hour days sometimes, they never see you at home, right? You as a business owner, your kids don't ever see you at home. And of the rare times that they do, you're always preoccupied with your business, you're trying to do certain things, and it's a very discouraging scenario for them on a personal level. So when those things happen, it's predicted, that one day or soon they're going to wake up to the reality of the fact that, hey, that's not something they want to pursue. That is not something they want to do. So can you really blame your kids for thinking a way that they are? And your goal, of course, is to add value to your company, your business, to grow it so you can leave something for your children and, of course, supply them with a tremendous source of revenue. But unfortunately, what happens along the way is you fall short of that because there are certain things that happen. Probably the economy is not right. Probably your business model is not right. Probably you got caught off guard, and you had now all of a sudden had to accumulate a lot of debt to cover the scenarios that you're in. And that's a very common problem with a lot of small and medium-sized business owners. So succession planning is really something that you have to think about. Now, a lot of business owners out there, what ends up happening is they either let go of their business completely or they just shut it down. With hopes that one day maybe their children will pick it up. But when they come to realize the fact that they won't, their children are not really interested in their business anymore, and by the time they get to that stage, it's too late, right? So business has been losing profit, business has not been declining in the few years that you're waiting and hoping and crossing your fingers that your children will take over, and what ends up happening is you have to let it go, right? So that's a very huge issue and a concern for a lot of individuals out there who are trying to let go of their business or trying to transition their business to their children. Who have no interest whatsoever. So there's solutions out there. This is the era. If you're a small to medium-sized business owner, if you're in the age gap of between 55 plus to your 70s, and in the next year or two you're planning to actually exit your business, don't let business brokers come and dictate the terms for you. Because what ends up happening is if you go to smallbusinessbuysell.com or one of the leading online spaces for business brokerage to buy and sell businesses, their statistics is that out of the 100% of the businesses, 90% either relist or don't sell in 2 years. And of the 10% who actually do, sell it for half of the valuation that they thought they would get. And all this just to explain the fact that business brokers out there are just trying to, get some fees out of you so that they can basically continue on and build that deck of businesses and think that they're actually making magic happen. But in reality, the person who's getting hurt the most is you as a business owner. So if the goal of your succession planning is to win in a business broker to bring you some investors or somebody to buy your business, forget about it. It's long gone. The statistics themselves tell you this scenario. So it's something that you have to think about. And it's not something that you can just ignore because at the end of the day, it is going to drastically affect your wealth, your exit, your retirement, and probably some of the goals financially that you had for yourself. So what do you do and how do you go about, making sure that you can have a succession transition successfully, as well as you can have somebody reliable who cares about your business and puts great interest in helping you exit properly, without waiting that 2-year period. And hopefully during that process where we're planning the exit, we'll be able to add some value to you. So if you're interested in what I've said and if you understand exactly where I'm coming from, you can relate to these scenarios, I invite you to contact me directly, ali@alitarafdar.com, or you can alternatively visit my website, alitarafdar.com. I wrote a blog article called The Elastic Exit, the painful process of selling a business for business owners. And of course, there's a lot of other content in there that you can learn from and understand the proper procedures in order to sell a business successfully. And if you have issues with, like I said, succession planning, your kids are not interested in taking over your business, then I think we need to talk. There's a lot of things that I probably can add value to you by, and hopefully we'll get to do business together. All right, with that said and done, this is Ali Tarafdar, your guide and mentor. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.